evidence that the last time they had any interaction was in close proximity with each other. It was the complete opposite of what he's saying it was. They did not kiss. They did not hug. They did not talk about getting back together. If asking for that letter, why would he just lie and just say he did all these things to get her back on medication? She had been off of that medication for months. Like his sister.
Yeah, he's trying to make it sound like it's all about getting her back on meds. And I'm pretty sure, that was his partner. They did things together. So he probably missed things that he, had gotten her into doing and doing it with her and cutting up and stuff like that. But I don't think he wanted her on meds for her own well-being, and John Paul was begging Mica to come home, and he was also threatening Mica to come home. He tried everything he could. Okay, he tried everything he could. I can show you a couple of things. It's all right. I can show you a couple of things. So this is just some of the correspondence that he was having with Mica and her family. He just was bothering her, And this is a long message that she wrote, and it basically says, sometimes it takes space. I'm just going to grab a line out of each paragraph. If you love each other like you both say you do, then you have got to let her be, okay? Let her have space, all right? I didn't involve our family or Matthew yesterday out of respect for Mica because I know y'all can work through your issues. And I believe yesterday was when he said, I'll be there at 12:55. I'm armed and ready. Okay, if she don't come home, her stuff in the trash bag right now is going to be on the outskirts of your lawn, or it's going to be in the trash, or it's going to be at Goodwill. JP, why you don't talk about this in your interviews, boy? So this is still the sister. Why are you texting me instead of her? She said she was coming home on Tuesday. I mean, you sending these corrective, kind-sounding messages, but you still starting to come with an ultimatum. Okay, if you come home today, to what? Change locks, shut off phone, and clothes in bags. Uh-oh, here you go. You want to see what John Paul was saying to Mica to try to help her? Because, he said for 7 months. All right, this is November of 2022, baby. 2022. It's 2024 now. Okay, so just imagine, this is your life for years. Child, boy, you... So he said, F and B, try to get me arrested. Every single piece of everything Mica owns or has any part of is in the back of my truck. Boy, I can't wait till that truck be parted from you. He said, ask her what she wants it. This is not the first time he's done this. He's done this several times. They spoke of the time that he had her committed. He put all her stuff in a bag and took it to the apartment. He told the sister her stuff is in bags, is in a car, outskirts of your lawn, Goodwill, or the trash can. But if she come home right now, she can get all her stuff back. Here he is again. Imagine you and your husband having problems, and you, okay, I'm going to go stay with my sister for a couple of days. Maybe let's pray on it and see what happens. All right? And he like, if you don't come home, I got all your stuff in the back of the truck. What? Huh? He said 2 options. On the outskirts of your property or the trash/Goodwill. So you trying to say the trash and the Goodwill's the same place? It's because it's not. You said 2 out. Can you count, JP? Then you don't try to squeeze them together. They don't go together. Goodwill is not the trash. Have you seen their prices? Child. He said there is nothing left inside of the house that has any, and he is capitalizing nothing and any, that has any attachment to her. 20 large garbage bags full, and she can choose where she wants it. I'll tell you to eat it. Actually, I wouldn't even say no. I'll just let you do what you do. We'll handle this in court. But at the end of the day, you're not going to... Well, then again, my stuff... Hey, hold on now. My sewing supplies, too? Boy, you don't want to play these games with me. You do not want to play these games with me. I'm so glad. Aren't we all? Because we do not have us a John Paul Miller in our lives. He said 20 large garbage bags full. And she could shoot. Boy, if you took the time to pack her stuff, your wife's things, in garbage bags, 20 large garbage bags. How many years y'all been living in that house? And you going to reduce her to putting her stuff in trash bags because she's visiting her sister? He says she can choose where she wants it if she calls me. If it's not your place, it's gone. If she come home today, tell her I'm sorry. Wait, hold up, John Paul. Hold on. Let me look at the date and the time. Okay, the first one was the 17th of November at 1:11 a.m. It don't even say p.m. It says, remember he's supposed to be there at 12:55? Oh, little chicken. And this is at 8 o'clock. You did this all night long? He thought he had the Mary Jane girls with him, I guess. He said she comes home today, tell her, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm sorry to you and Mica. He didn't even take the time to spell you. We don't believe you. Here we go. Because biblically, when your spouse needs you, nothing else should come before that. Didn't I tell y'all? I just want to show you, girl. So I got a whole bunch of these, okay? A whole bunch of them. I wish I can cash them in for dollars. That's a doggone shame. He said, thank you for being kind to me in despite of my craziness. Please show her these texts. If you unblock her, she can message you herself. I done fell off my unicorn. You see how simple that was? But he didn't think irrationally. Like, sir, if you just unblock her, how you gonna block? Why you block her? Oh, because you want to have control. So you feel like if I block her, I'm controlling what she can and can't do. But yet I'm going to harass her sister and tell her to make her contact me. But I blocked her. My brain says, huh? So here we are. It is 9:58 a.m., y'all. This started before midnight. He said, tell her we can go to Asheville, to our Asheville vacation. That's already paid for if she comes home. Irrelevant, sir. That's irrelevant. It's paid for. Who needs to know that? Did anybody ask you for? See, that is your problem. You should have got this straightened out when you was in school, JP. Stop volunteering unnecessary information. It's annoying and it can get you in trouble. So he said it starts tomorrow. It's 11:05 a.m., y'all. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. He's in texting their family. He got a crazy brain, keeps messing with him. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This fool right here, he crazy. Listen, we get into the good part, y'all. That's all it is. We get into the good part. We watching JP fall apart, spin around, and show his hands. All of them. The ones he be playing with his nose with and everything. All of them. 11:05 a.m. If she come home today and we can go on our 3,000. Listen, I don't care if it was $50,011 that you paid for that vacation. It is not a vacation. It's a nightmare. It is a house of horrors. It is a death trap. Okay? No. Take somebody else. I don't care. Take Susie. All of them. Nobody cares. He's saying we can go on our $3,000 vacation that's already paid for. Look at you, big baller. Shot caller. He said, I have a list of how we can make our marriage. We don't want to see, throw that list away. It's no good. Okay? Your list is no good here. And all would be okay. John Paul, you know what? I'm tired of looking at these messages. Okay, look at them. This is the kind of stuff they want to show us. Okay, cool, but we tired of seeing this. Can we see some good stuff? Can we see, some of them nice, sweet, loving affirmations you were sending Mica every day when you was trying to help her heal and get back on her medication, and you was like, "Yes, you're right, honey. I'm a spy. I love you. You're so sweet. You're gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. I got on my knees for you this morning. I yelled out to God. Okay, and I'm just going to keep loving you. Take all the time you need. I just want to make sure you're okay." Now, when they asked JP, did he slash his wife's tires? Did he put a razor blade in her tires? 5 times they reported her tires being flattened. Did you do it, JP? He said, "I don't know about no flat tires. I mean, something probably ran over it. I don't know. Wait, hold up. What? The woman you cared about 5 times? Y'all want me to show you the police report? Okay, we're going to do that in the next video because I really got to go. But, something ran over your wife's tires? What was it, your hands and your razor blade? All right, so it is 1:33 p.m. It's been 12 hours plus. Hey, this is Pastor JP at Solid Rock. This is my new cell. I done got me another number. And I still got a block, but I'm going to call your number. I'm going to text your number. All right? I want to teach you from you. So he said, "It's my new cell. I will not be giving this number out to everyone. So please do not share. Who wants your number? Who's she going to share it to? Hey, y'all. You remember you've been trying to get JP number. I got it. $5. Nobody. They're going to pay you to put that number back in your pocket. That's about it." So he said, if they want to get with me, they can call the church. Well, if you never said it, they never thought of that one. You quick on your feet, JP. He said, "My old number will be deleted in a few weeks." Listen, nobody had planned on using your old number in a few weeks, months, or years. You notice how you're always contacting them? I doubt any of them was texting or calling you or emailing you. Not even Mica. So here we are at 9:30 p.m. Look, JP, did she respond to you about your new number? You mean to tell me they didn't get excited that you gave them your new number? Nope, no response. It's hard on you when they ignore you, huh? Yeah, we all know how that feels, but I can just imagine how you feel. You sending all these messages and you barely getting any replies. Look at you. 9:30 p.m. Go to bed. Can you please have Mica call me or Charlotte? Okay, wait. We know Charlotte is good money, so we not even tripping on Charlotte. But what you mean? You want her to call you or to call Charlotte? Or you want her to have Mica or Charlotte call you? Which one do you guys pick? I take have Mica or Charlotte call me for $1,000, Alex. Cause he's not coordinating nothing with no Charlotte. So if he calls Charlotte, if she calls Charlotte, so JP's supposed to call Charlotte and say, "Did you talk to Mica? What's she saying? Is she coming back to me?" Like, what? He probably did that too. Listen, this guy here. Okay, it's 9:38. That was you only gave her 8 minutes. Oh, this is when it got set off. I got you. Because this is 16th. I'm going backwards. Look at me. On the way to your house. Wait. I'm sorry. The very first message on here was October the 26th of 2022. This is my new number. Don't give it out. My old number will be deleted. Boy, none of Mica's family, they did not walk around saying, I tried to call JP and his number is not working. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Nobody. You see, you didn't get a response, but you don't even understand. You can't read the room, can you? Dang. 11:16 at 10 p.m. Well, at 9:38, he said, I'm on the way to your house. I'll be there at 12:55. And it is 11:16 at 10:07 p.m. She said, we don't want no drama here. That was the pretense of Mica coming for a visit. That is just Mica alone. You know what his response is? 3 hours away. So she says, Matthew will not let you inside. Let's see. Okay, I'm out of order. It don't matter the dates and times. Right now, we just looking at this guy. But you know, the red line to the left, that means that's JP. Okay, we're going to red line him. He says, all of this started because of one bad decision a month ago in Colombia. What you do? Grab a waitress' butt? That seemed like something you would do. He said, if I could turn back time, I would. We had the greatest, and he capitalized. He's such a kid. He be in his fantasies, greatest marriage in the world up until that one wrong choice. This has got to be so hard, living with somebody who never recognizes anything that they're doing that is a problem, and then will pinpoint one probably major thing and feel like that's the only thing that he's done. This guy say they had the greatest marriage up until that one wrong choice. Congregation, y'all need to answer. How was JP pastoring y'all? I don't see it. You know, we didn't see it when we started watching his sermons, but listening to, reading these messages and now seeing him talk in all these interviews, he pastored y'all? Huh? Y'all went to him for leadership and guidance? Ooh, I hope y'all all right. God, he said he can continue down that path, or we can leave. We can have an amazing marriage once again. Wait. The choice is yours. Okay, hold on. It can continue down that path, or we can have an amazing marriage once again. The choice is yours. Love you. So you can continue doing the bad decisions that you did in Colombia? Dang. Now, we got to go in our heads to what the lawyer said. Wow. It could be anything, but it ain't good. It ain't good. Oh man, if you get on your significant other about something, right now it might seem so small. He just didn't take out the trash fast enough, and I was just, well, look at this. Okay, if that's about the worst side he got compared to JP. Oh boy, he says if you come home today, we can take off for the rest of the year and go to counseling every day. Go to Iceland. Do whatever you want to get well. You know, in his interview, he said something that bothered me. He said part of Mica being crazy and delusional and all that other stuff was her making a decision that she wanted to move to Africa. Why is that so bad? She wanted to help the children. She went there, she visited, and likely you're going to catch a bug when you're going there on a mission. And so you're with the children and you see their suffering and all that and everything they need. And you come from the US of A, you know, y'all got it going on. And, you know, you feel like you need a calling, you need to serve anyway. and you can get to Africa, of course she's going to catch that bug. That is not only normal, that is great. It shows not her being insane because she want to move to Africa. It's her willing to put in works, change up her life, be around these things, and endure having to watch what they have been going through and try to help them. This was crazy. But you know what? He also said she asked him to move with her. I don't think so, JP. I don't think she planned on taking you. And she knew you wouldn't go anyway because what? You don't do missions. Remember? You don't remember telling us that, do you? I know you don't. So he said counseling, all that, do whatever in order to get well. Well, did you do it? You know, because you got to work on you regardless of somebody else joining you. You haven't been? No, clearly you haven't. So he said, I also desperately want a child with you. Okay, so he doing it again. He says, I'm just scared of this. This is the only reason why I wouldn't. I'm scared of divorce or putting the child through things like this, where you leave and you aren't willing to do whatever it takes, but you didn't care about what you was putting your own children through. No? So now we're back at the 17th. And he says, tell her phone would be... He messaged her all this stuff. Imagine if he was doing this in text, what he was doing on that email with Mica on the day she passed. 4 emails. If this is his text, this is the essay. The freaking text message was either a dissertation or it was an entire book. Jeez, man, I gotta read this crap. He said her phone will be back on in 30 minutes. How many times do we see proof and evidence that this guy, when he gets upset with her and can't get her to do what she wants, he will use the fact that he is providing. I was watching something yesterday and it was, I don't know, maybe I was scrolling and I can't remember exactly what it was, but a woman was just talking to women and she was like, don't do that. Don't get with these guys. And oh no, this was a man. Somebody posted in a group on Facebook. It was a man saying this, and he was saying don't depend on the man's money, because he was like, I'm gonna tell you what guys do, and he got to talking or whatever. Or was it Carlos, which is still a man? And maybe I was watching Carlos and Tamar's interview, but I think the message came from both places because I can distinctively remember them. But they were essentially saying the same thing. Okay, men that, you know, sometimes some of them that want you to just... Because I know, like, say for instance, Tamar Braxton, she was saying when she was with Vince, she didn't have to do nothing but go work out, go shopping, and just, you know, when he come home, hey, honey. And, you know, that's when Carlos was like, hey, you got to be careful with that because, you know, that they have all the control. Isn't this kind of sort of how women decided that, hey, we're going to have to start fighting back. We need some freedom. We need to be able to get a job because these dudes are tripping and we can't handle this no more. Yeah, so he says 5 years ago, us, Mark, Kay, Dan, Erica, all got married in the same month. Okay. She already knew this, but we'll see where you're going with this. Now all of us are going through a divorce. JP, did you marry everybody? He probably married him and Mica. Well, they're going through a divorce all in the same month. They probably all at least got married at that church. So he says if she actually cares, she would do exactly what God wants. and do whatever it takes to make it work. Okay, so he's texting the sister. Yeah, because he said, tell her phone will be back on in 30 minutes. So I would have threw that phone out the window at this point. Okay, I'll use my sister phone until I get me another phone. Or I'll just, how about I don't do phones for a while? I mean, that's okay too. So he's like, you win! Exclamation mark times who knows. I'll allow you to completely destroy me, continue to hurt me, and will, I'm hurt, you leave. No? I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do here, because, yeah. So he said, but I still beg for you back and do, you talking to her now? Because this is the same text line. I thought you was messaging the sister. You think she's showing her these messages? Child, please. She already know this woman go through this on the daily. She came over there to get away from it. You think she's showing her these messages? Oh, look what he texted again. Heck no. Ain't nobody reading you or responding to you. He said, I'll allow you to completely destroy me and continue to hurt me. And will I'm hurt, you leave. You mean while you're hurt? Child, you was born hurt. But I still beg for you back. And I'll do whatever it takes if you will come home. You was begging your ass off, JP. You know, they used to call Keith Sweat the beggar. So I guess you over there sound like Keith Sweat right now, because that's how they used to say it. Okay? Look at him over there sounding like Keith Sweat. Bonquisha. Let me in the house, Bonquisha. The Asheville trip could change everything. A trip cannot fix your marriage. A baby cannot fix your marriage. Thank you, God, for not putting a child through this. Oh boy. So continue to hurt me and will, okay, please, child, don't read that again. All right, the Asheville trip, yeah, that's the ticket. You will never find, bloom, 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 another man like mine. That's what he said. You'll never find another man who loves you enough to do whatever it takes after you treat him the way you treated me. Oh, here's a bonus. To Mica. My blood is on you. And my kids will know. I couldn't take it without you. All you had to do was come home to me. Y'all remember that movie Fear with Mark Wahlberg? So let me in the fucking house. I used to love that movie. What was it called? Mark Wahlberg. Fear. He reminded me of all these movies and things. Yeah, Fear. How about the one Enough with J-Lo? I love that one too. To me, that was the best movie I ever seen her in. She whooped that dude's tail. Remember, she was getting trained. He said, just like a coward. Once you're down, he will kick you. And when he got her down, she remembered that. She whooped his tail. He was so shocked. He never thought that his woman would whoop his tail. That is such a good movie. So he said, but you wouldn't do it. I'm done. All you had to do was love me enough to come home to me. But you don't even care that much about me. I love you. I'm sorry. Tell Sierra. I'm sorry. You faker. Okay, so I'm just flipping through my little Mica file here. And we are back. We are back at what? I'm armed and ready. Yeah. This is back to November. Yeah, he's trying to... Yeah, this is November 16th. He said, I'm armed and ready. She said, armed? I have arms too. Like, one on the left, one on the right. Like, what are we talking about? What's so great about arms? He said, Mica can fix all of this. This doesn't help. Okay, threats and intimidation only makes matters worse. IDC. Child, I gave a guy my number one time. And when he texts me like this, I did ask him, what does that mean? Because, I was curious. Like, let me go ahead and get hip real quick. But once he let me know, I let him know I don't do the teenage stuff. Like, we got to spell and sound out our words. And Webster's and what's the other one? Well, they called and they said that's not a real abbreviation. So you can play around with that on your own. So then he says, driving, can't text, thanks. Hey, listen, honey, do you understand what just happened here? He said Mica could fix all of this, and she said this doesn't help anything. Threats and misinformation only makes matters worse. And he said IDC. That means I don't care. Then he says, I'm driving, can't text. You act like she gonna keep texting you. Boy, you nutty in that fruitcake. Oh gosh, JP, you are crazy. Okay, certified, baby, certified. Let me stamp your forehead. 11:16 at 10 p.m. He said, if you come home. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is sister. She said, if you come here, the cops will be here waiting. Okay. Now, if you stay home, there's no need for them to be involved. So you got to spell it out to him. Because he clearly don't understand. If you stay home, then we good. Your little raggedy text message say we can turn off the notifications. We can block you, but I can just imagine. You block JP. Somehow he's going to know you're blocked. Okay, we don't necessarily know how it returns on the other end. So it could say you have been blocked from this number. I don't know why they snitching, but it can happen. It can happen. And he'd be like, oh my God, you blocked me. So, yeah. So, okay. You stay home, JP. That's all you gotta do. Cops don't need to be involved. You understand what I'm trying to say? You can't make a threat about being armed and coming to my house in the middle of the night. That's not safe for anybody, JP. He said, find by me. Find what by you? That's an incomplete sentence. You have an academy? Oh, he says, ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. IDC. This is the thing. He knows all this stuff is out here. It's been ran through all over social media. Okay, these messages are for the streets. All right. Everybody done had a turn. Yet he still chooses to come out here and be like, I'm this guy. Like none of this don't exist. This is some weird stuff, boy. You're going to be confused in that prison too. All right. So it says yesterday. So we're in the next day, 9:38 p.m. He said, I'm coming to your house. I'll be there at 12:55. Say, we don't want no drama here. That was, okay, I already read this one. Oh, well, got more to it. Okay. 3 hours away. Matthew is not going to be going for that. JP, you know you can't beat Matthew. I don't even know Matthew, and I know you can't beat him. He said, that's fine. You can call the cops. He'd rather have the cops than Matthew. She said, our dog can barely handle visitors as it is, let alone anything drama. Translation, our dog don't play about people coming in our yard. And you come in here with the heat. Okay? Yeah, they're going to do what they do. That's their job. He said, I'm armed and ready. Boy, you going to shoot my dogs? Child, this dude. All right, so since that ended up not necessarily being a bonus, I'm going to go ahead and give you another bonus. John Paul Miller, 19, of 1859 Southwood Drive in Myrtle Beach, assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature. The indictment charges Miller with hitting a woman twice with his vehicle at a high rate of speed on February 8th. Why y'all didn't just write this down as attempt? Because am I tripping? Or is that what that is? This is what's wrong with him. This is exactly what's wrong with him. But I'll see y'all later.